Shoutout po lahat dyan sa mga vlogger.
Hey guys, my name's Kurt. I like to travel around the Philippines, surprising local restaurants on their grand opening. So today's a very fun, special vlog because I just happened to go perusing in my DMs and I found a message, because you guys know I get a lot of DMs every day and it's impossible for me to read all of them. But I got a message from a young woman named France. At least I think that's her name, because her username was something very obscure, but I think it's France. And she invited me to their family's Karenderya's grand opening on Wednesday, and that's today, and it just happened to be down the street from me, so I said, why not? So I got on the scooter, and I said, let's go surprise them. We're here in Cubao, guys, and we're gonna surprise this little restaurant and their grand opening with a visit, and I hope that they're open. I think I got the right address, and we'll just find out. So it's here in Cubao at 22 Imperial Street, Imperial Avenue. I'm kind of excited to see what the reaction is, because I just saw the message yesterday and I didn't respond because I wanted to surprise them. I think this is it up here, guys. This has got to be it. Magandang hapon po.
Ay!
Hello.
Ay! Hello!
Nandito po ba si France?
Wait lang.
France ang pangalan niya?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Ay, okay. Nag-message siya sa akin.
Oo, wait lang, wait.
Ay, okay. Guys, we found the right spot. Ito yung tamang lugar. Anong pangalan ng karinderya na ito?
Panther, Kambingan.
Wow! Panthers, Kambingan. Bakit Panthers? Di ba kasi kinakain ng mga panther yung kambing? Di ba? So I'm glad they're a little shocked that I was here. So guys, looks like it's so cool. They got balloons. They've got kawayan here. They got some bamboo. This is cool. Brand new, guys. Okay, I'm excited to try. I'm just a mess, guys. My hair is messy. My shirts. I'm trying to up my fashion game, guys, and it's not going too well. And I brought a whole lot of shoes with me here to the Philippines because I thought I would use them. I literally just wear Crocs in every video because you guys don't ever see my feet. Look, guys, there's so much stuff going on here. We've got a restaurant here, a restaurant there. We got boarding space. We got another restaurant there. Let's see what they got. I'm really excited to try. This is I don't know what the menu has. Oh, they've got kambing adobo. Adobo binabad at niluto sa suka, toyo, bawang at paminta para sa maasim at marinamnam na lasa. I love how the descriptions are actually sa Tagalog. That's super great. Kamusta? Ito ba si Miss France?
No, she's my sister.
Ay, anong pangalan mo?
China.
China. So parang yung mga pangalan nyo parang iba't ibang lugar sa mundo, di ba? France, China. Sa inyo ito. Ay, kasi nag-message siya sa akin. Sabi niya ito yung grand opening nyo. Kaya nandito na.
Sister ko kasi nag-work.
Ay, nagwa-work siya. Ay, okay lang kahit wala siya dito. Pwedeng tuloy tayo sa vlog. Anong meron tayo itong araw?
Tapos na eh.
Kamusta ang business sa first day?
Wala.
So ano po ito?
Igado.
Igado yun?
Do.
Masarap yung igado.
This
Ano?
sinampalukan.
Sinampalukan?
That's caldereta.
Yung caldereta. Lahat kambing.
Yes,
Ay, lahat kambing. Sa araw na ito, yung grand opening nyo, ano yung talagang pinakamabenta?
Kambing.
Ito, yung kambing.
Kambing.
Ito ba si Miss France?
Yes.
Nice to meet you po.
Thank you.
So guys, ito yung Tanagan family, yung mayari ng Panther Kambingan. Bakit Panther Kambingan ang pangalan? Saan nanggaling yung inspiration dyan?
Kasi ko si Papa, yung nakita niyo kanina.
He's a ranger.
Yan yung parang...
Stop ranger?
Sige. Kuya, anong pinaprepare mo? Yung igado? Sige, igado na lang. Yung igado at saka isang takal ng tanin, syempre. Okay, yun na lang. Okay, guys. So guys, how fun. So this is the opening day. Ay, wow, thank you po. Okay, guys. Tignan natin. So we got the kanin. We're just waiting on the igado. This is great, guys. Look. Got a little bamboo. It's so crazy that Popeye was special forces in the Army. Look at this. All the different units he served in. It's funny because in the U.S. military, you change units 3 or 4 years. So over the course of 20 years, you'd have probably like 5 or 6 duty stations, we call them. I never got cool duty stations. My little brother Logan, he was in the Marine Corps for almost 5 years, did 3 deployments to Afghanistan. But his entire time as a Marine, he was stationed in 29 Palms, California, which is just We call it the armpit of the Marine Corps because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in a giant desert. There's not really a whole lot to do there, so a lot of the Marines go crazy. But that's where he was stationed for his whole time. I was lucky because I used to travel a lot with my Marine Corps time. My first deployment was to Latin and South America. That was awesome. I got to go through the Panama Canal twice on a naval ship called the LSD Tortuga, a landing ship docking LSD. It's one of those ships where the back end of the ship is a giant docking bay, so you can like drive a boat straight into the ship. That was my first deployment. We spent some time in Mexico, Panama. We spent 3 months in Peru. We cross-trained with a bunch of different Latin and South American Marines, Peruvian Marines, Colombian Marines, Peruvian. I thank you for all. Thank you. Wow, mukhang masarap ito. Because you gotta remember, every Karenderya, bahala ka sa pagkuha ng silverware. Hi, thank you. Okay, guys. So, meron tayong higado from Panther, Kambingan. Okay, guys, I'm excited. Let's try this higado kambing. I'm really excited for this, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm gonna try to speak quietly, guys, because you know me, I don't like to bother other people. So we have this delicious plate, guys, higado kambing. So this is my first meal of the day. It's 5 o'clock. I've been doing intermittent fasting, trying to lose a few pounds before my next vlogging adventure, which is gonna be in exactly 13 days. So I'm really excited. I've never been to Bangkok. I've never been to Thailand. I'm really excited to go and try some food. There's some Filipino restaurants that we're going to try. So it's like Filipino food with a Vietnamese with a Thai twist. And we're also going to try some authentic Thai food. So I've got potatoes, got some liver. Ay, ano to?
First day freebie.
Ano ito?
It's gelatin salad.
Gelatin salad. Right, you got dessert. Gelatin salad for dessert. We're gonna save that. This is really good, guys. It's really well cooked. It's very savory. I love eating Filipino ulam with potatoes. I don't know why. Maybe it's how the rice compliments the dish. Not sure. But I love it. And this is why I love eating at Karenderya is because this is literally home cooked food right below their house. Speaking of my first deployment to Latin and South America, so I went on that deployment about 5 months after I got home from the mission here in the Philippines. And if any of you have ever run into one of the missionaries, we're kind of weird. We're weird people. And for 2 years, when you're a missionary, you don't read newspapers, you don't watch TV, you don't listen to radio. You basically read scriptures, study the language, and then talk to people. That's all you do for 2 years. So when I got home, after my 2 years as a missionary here in the Philippines, I was kind of like very socially awkward because it was kind of a hard adjustment one. But the war in Iraq had been going for about 1.5 years. And the unit that I was assigned to, Charlie Company, 4th Flight Armored Reconnaissance Battalion, 4th Marine Division, Fleet Marine Force, United States Marine Corps. They had deployed to Iraq while I was on my mission. I almost left my mission when I heard that they had got the mortgage. And my mission president talked me out. He said there's always going to be a war to fight, but you only have one mission, so I stayed. I'm glad I did. But when I got home, I put in an application to Headquarters Marine Corps to get deployed by being attached to another unit that was getting ready to deploy to Iraq. Because I wanted to go, you know. I was young, ambitious, I wanted to fight, that's why I joined the Marine Corps. The funny thing is, I didn't have anything against Iraqis. I didn't have anything against, but you know, when you're 21 years old and in the military, you don't really think about like the ethical standpoint of fighting a war, which I do now. I read a lot of philosophy, ethics, and humanism, and so now I have objections to war. now that I'm older and wiser and a little bit more empathetic towards the plight of other people. So I got home from the mission, reported to my unit. I said I wanted to deploy to Iraq. They said sure. So I submitted the application. Like 2 weeks later, they received word back to say, hey, you're getting deployed. You go into Latin and South America on a training mission. You're gonna help train Latin and South American Marine forces. I was like, okay, cool. So anyway, we spent about 3 months in Peru. So much fun. Except the part that we all lived, there's about 25 of us Marines attached to this naval ship, LSD Tortuga. And when we got to Peru, they put us in a giant warehouse with bunk beds in it. It's called a squad bay. So there's usually probably about 40 to 50 bunk beds. So you can sleep anywhere from 80 to 100 guys in there. But all of us Americans, we were too tall for the bunk beds, so all of our feet were sticking out of the bottom of the beds. And it was wintertime there in Peru. Summertime in the northern hemisphere, wintertime in the southern hemisphere. So it's very cold. It was probably around, 10 or 12 degrees Celsius. But the worst part about being down there, this is why I'm telling the story, is it wasn't a fancy place at all. So the showers that we had down there were literally just pipes sticking out of the wall. And at the end of the day, when we were done getting back from the field and we were covered in dirt, we were sweaty and gross and tired, we have to take a shower. The problem is that the water temperature was probably it was probably 40 degree water. The water was probably 3 or 4 degrees Celsius. So you're in an the ambient temperature was very cold. The water was very cold. So before we started to get into the showers, we were completely naked. It's a big squad day of it's a big locker room essentially. So you have all of these naked Marines and naked Peruvian Marines trying to hype ourselves up to get into the freezing cold water in the freezing cold air. So we were slapping ourselves, just being absolutely trying to get pumped up. And we would get into the shower for 2 seconds, we'd get a little bit wet, we'd grab some soap, quickly lather up the soap, and then we'd hype ourselves up again and jump into the shower and rinse off for 5 or 6 seconds. And it was the absolute coldest I've ever been in my entire life. Absolutely freezing. And our fingertips were purple and blue by the time we got done with the showers. Because it was so cold. Just a miserable time, but it was also tons of fun. Because I was just a young guy traveling the world, experiencing really cool things. I got to go scuba diving in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean at 2 in the morning. It's pitch black. We take a Zodiac boat. Those are those inflatable rubber rafts that you see Navy SEALs using in movies. We took it out one night. Me and 6 other Marines and 1 Peruvian instructor. Because the training went both ways. They would train us and we would train them. And we boated out about a mile off of the coast of Peru. And then our instructor took out a fake grenade and popped it with his teeth. It wasn't real. And then he tossed it into the Zodiac boat. And he goes, whoosh. And so everybody jumped out of the Zodiac boat because that was him trying to get us in the water. So the water was freezing. The temperature was, the air temperature was freezing. One of my many, many stories of being in the military. Tapos Miss France, ano ba yung hours nyo dito?
Baka po mag 24 hours po kami. Pero,
Ano ba yun? Dalawa lang kayo.
hindi po, alternate.
That was not nice. Very, very good. Oh, we don't know the prices. Let me get you guys the prices. Shut up! It's very good. All right, I'm very excited to try this little gelatin dessert thing. I already forgot what she called it. I don't know what's going on, guys. I've been here in the Philippines living full time for 4 months now. And this looks good. Talagang fruit salad dito. That's very good. Burn. Ayun, dito na si tatay. Kamusta po? Okay lang. Kamusta ba yung first day nyo?
Nakaubusan eh.
Bro, galing, no? So talagang successful na pagbukas ng inyong resto. So, sabi nila tataka yung sundalo, special forces.
Yes.
Kamusta ba yun?
Kuha ko yung naging Panthers kasi doon na ako recruit sa Ranger. Nag-undergo ko ng training sa Special Forces.
Ay, so nag-start ka talaga as ranger.
Sa Ranger.
Tsaka, meron ba kayong scuba diving sa special forces dito or
Sa Special Force.
sa special forces? Wow, so sanay kayo sa lahat ng gano'n, mga parachuting,
Yes.
skydiving, pati yung, anong tawag yun sa Tagalog, yung hand-to-hand combat, pag-aaway. Yung napansin ko sa mga military dito sa Filipinos, hardcore talaga kayo. Hardcore talaga. Yung isang beses nakita namin kayo na nagluto kayo ng
Survive.
kanin, sa mga kawayan.
Yeah.
Tapos sinulan nila yung mga ahas. Wala silang pakialam tungkol sa kung matutuklaw. Basta sabi nila, ito ang hapunan natin. So, hinabol nila yung mga ibang ahas. So, kailan ba kayo nag-retire?
Nag-retired ako ng 2013.
2013.
Last assignment ko na sa Philippine Military Academy ako.
Ay, wow! Sa Baguio.
Yeah.
Nag-retire kayo sa 2013, tapos, nag-abroad kayo para sa ilang mga taon.
Siguro mga 4 na kontrata.
Pero ngayon, sa first day nyo, sa grand opening, kamusta ba yung
Ay, maraming tao.
Ang daming tao!
So, siyempre, dahil first time ko rin, pati ako natatakot di ko ng gagawin ko sa maraming tao.
Oo ba? Tinanong ko sila kung bakit yung pangalan nila is Panther Kambingan. At sabi nila kasi yung Panther, akala ko na yung Panther kumakain siya ng kambing.
Yeah.
So yan ang dahilan kung
No, actually, yung ranger kasi dito sa Philippines is ang logo is yung Panther.
okay.
So, is
Ay, kaya pala. Tatay, para sa mga follower ko, magkano ba yung isang serving ng igado?
80.
80 lang!
Yes. Sa 15 na rice, so 80 pesos.
So, total is
80 pesos.
80 pesos. Sige, may 1,000 ako para sa inyo. Congratulations sa grand opening nyo.
Hindi na po sana kasi hindi po namin in-expect na pupunta kayo.
Alam nyo, bawal yung libreng pagkain sa channel ko. So, kailangan, sa inyo na ito. Gamitin nyo yan para sa, tips, para sa pagkain, kahit anong gusto nyo. May 1K dyan. Galing sa mga follower ko yan, kasi syempre, pinapanood nila yung mga video na ito. Kumikita kami, tapos di ba kami namin nakikita.
Thank you.
Sige, teka lang guys, may shoutout tayo. Sige.
Hi guys! Shoutout po sa Panthers Kambingan dito sa 22 Imperial. So, kain na po kayo dito. Kaka-open na po namin. And hopefully, dumami pa ang mga customers. Thank you kay Kuya Kurt.
Galing. Tapos anong location nyo? Anong address?
22 Imperial Street po dito sa Cubao, Quezon City. Thank you so much po.
Palakpakan natin sila guys. Palakpakan natin siya. Kuya, salamat ha. Ang sarap talaga. Thank you talaga. Ang galing mong magluto. Sige guys, thank you so much. Mag-ingat kayo, mag-ingat sila sa inyo. Ang sarap ng pagkain, ang bait ng mga tao guys. Punta kayo dito, subukan nyo yung kambingan nila for yourselves at tignan nyo kung gaano kasarap yung pagkain. Sige guys, thank you ha. Sige, thank you guys. Sige, ingat po kayo ha. Good luck sa sa pagiging 24-hour na resto kayo. Sige, bye-bye guys. Okay guys. Bye-bye. Kumusta?
Okay.
Sama ka sa vlog.
Okay.
Gusto mo ng shoutout?
Sige.
Sige, shoutout.
Shoutout po lahat dyan sa mga vlogger.
So guys, that was Kambingan, Panther Kambingan. Man, I am sweaty. It's when I get a lot of people around me like that. Like I'm a hot guy. I'm very good looking. I'm just kidding. I'm a hot guy in temperature. So I have like a very high temperature all the time. I'm always warm. And when I have a lot of people around me like that, I can get nervous and I start sweating even more. I don't know why. So I get really nervous, guys. I just start sweating like crazy. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm still in a point with my Tagalog where I'm like trying to process what people are saying. And sometimes I don't understand what they're saying. So I just have to like infer the meaning. And that makes me nervous because I'm afraid to misunderstand people. So anyway, guys, I get a little nervous, I get super sweaty, and then I can feel myself getting sweaty, and then I get even more nervous, and it's just like this cycle. What a fun vlog, guys. I was so glad I was struggling there with my Tagalog. My brain is kind of fried today. I don't know why. It's like I said, I feel like, I don't know, it's been 4 months. I study Tagalog every single day. I do miss some days of studying where I'm just like, my brain is fried from interacting with people because I'm an introvert. So interactions like that, I love it. I love interacting with people, but it drains my energy levels. So, you know, right now I'm going to go back to my apartment and just decompress on the couch by watching Netflix for an hour. And then I'll go to the gym. But it's really tough. It's really tough. But I feel like my Tagalog is not improving as fast as it should be. And it makes me want to work harder. But then I just feel like the more Tagalog I learn, the more I realize I don't know. So it's like the opposite of what's that law? Not Schrodinger's cat. That's not it. It's the law where the less you know about something, the more you think you know. And the inverse is true. The more you know about something, the more you know about a topic, the more you realize you don't actually know that much about it. What's that called? Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect. So I feel that way with Tagalog right now, where I feel like I've got a good vocabulary, I can hold a conversation, but there's still so much I don't know. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this surprise vlog at Panther, Kambingan. Hopefully they are very successful. If you guys want to come try it, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's a grand opening. They've got a promo sale. They're soon going to be 24 hours here at 22 Imperial Street sa Cubao. Punta kayo dito, guys. So thanks for joining me. Glad you guys, hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hanggang sa susunod ko si Kuya Kurt. Kita-kits.